Now in Storm 4, there hasn't been that many changes to the battle system overall, but the one change that they did do does make a very huge impact on the way people play this game. The one change that I've seen that they made in Storm 4 that impacts the way how people play is the counter system. The counter now knocks you back. Before, the counter will have you dazed for a long time and people can pretty much do whatever they want with you. You couldn't use your supports or substitute out of the combo. You were completely vulnerable. A lot of people didn't really like this, and a lot of people changed the way they played Revolution from past Storm games. It wasn't a very in-your-face type of game anymore. It made people play a lot more slowly, and people didn't really like that about Revolution. People didn't really like how everyone was now afraid to dash everybody. It wasn't as good to them as it was past Storm game. So one thing I want Storm 4 to deliver on is being that sort of in-your-face type of game again. A more offensive focused battle system, and hopefully the community can once again rejoin and be how it was before. Because I feel the community really did split apart in Storm Revolution. A lot of people left immediately. Like as soon as they started playing the game, they thought, oh, this game is awful, and they just went. A lot of people blamed them counter for that. And the people that stayed, you know, some of them actually did like the counter, and they said, hey, I can use this counter for people who, you know, like kind of like to use this O mash a lot, or B mash if you're on Xbox. They'll say, hey, I can use this to stop B mashing or O mashing or whatever, and some people kind of liked it. Some people found it useful, but now a year into the game and then some, even some of those people, not all, but some, have started to say, you know what, maybe this game wasn't all that great, maybe the counter wasn't all that great either, and the community really did split. There's been a lot of Storm 4 footage out, but the Storm 4 footage that is out usually is spam uploaded. Usually whenever there's like a convention or whatever and gameplay gets released to the public, a lot of people like to just spam upload and upload it in bulks all at one time. In one day someone would upload a bunch of matches and a bunch of fights from the same convention or tournament or whatever, and me personally, I don't have the time to sit through all of that, especially from everybody. So I actually don't know how far the counter pushes you back, because I don't have the time to look through all of that. But I saw Shaky Clouds upload a video titled Storm 4, the counter is removed, or something like that. It's not really removed, it's just altered, but whatever. The counters now push you back, and in that video it showed the counters pushing you back, but they were in a corner. It didn't really show how far it pushes you back. Now how far it pushes you back is very important. It can mean the difference between that sort of in-your-face type of game that I've been talking about, or the kind of game where everyone is too afraid to dash, or the kind of game where like you're very far away from each other all the time and you're not able to get in there and be offensive, and it's not as fast paced combat wise. Now I don't know how far it pushes you back, but if any of you have seen enough Storm 4 gameplay to tell me, that will be very appreciated. So if you've seen the counters be used in a way that shows how far it pushes you back, please tell me, because I've only seen it being used in that one video, and that was in the corner, so it didn't really show me how far it pushes you back. Now there are different levels of a knockback in this game, and I will show you them right now. The first level can be made by like an almighty push, or a sand tsunami from Gara, or several jutsus. This knockback, you can get back there in one chakra dash or one ear dash, and you can get back in the game fighting just like that very easily. I'm gonna call this a level 1 knockback. The next knockback, I'm gonna call this a level 2 knockback. Now, this knockback, you can still get there in one chakra dash, and you can still get there in one air dash, but it's sort of towards the end of the chakra dash. So, this knockback, if you were to chakra dash him, you might be able to still jump out the way, or have enough time to react, or you jump to the side and punish or whatever, but this will be alright in my opinion, but not as good as the first level knockback. The next knockback, you can still get there in one chakra dash, but you can't get there in an air dash. And this knockback I'm going to be calling a level 3 knockback. This in my opinion is too much. I don't want it to knock back this far. Now, the next knockback I'm going to call a level 4 knockback. This knockback knocks you back extremely far. You cannot get there in one chakra dash, and you cannot get there in one air dash. It's going to take more than that. But these are the 4 levels of knockback that I found while playing this game. So if you can tell me which one of these knockbacks is closer to how the game new counter will be, then please let me know, because I'm very curious and I don't know. So thank you for watching. I will see you all next time.